What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Listography. Jason, Joe, and Krams are here, and it is Talk Week. We have ranked the 5 studio albums of Talk. We did that yesterday. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. But today, it is time for our top 10 favorite Talk songs each. Going to go in the same order. All right, so I will kick it off. I'm going to start off with Ascension Day from Laughingstock. Really cool jazzy drumming, great dynamic guitar work. The organ coming in and out is really cool. I love the build up at the end, some great drum fills. My number 9 is going to be Life's What You Make It. It's built around a simple bass line that they play on a piano, and they just built a really cool track around it. I love it. Number 8 is going to be Eden. Again, I love the drums on this track where they have the snare taken off the snare drum. Some great dynamic shifts again, and some really cool sparse trumpet playing on this track as well. And number 7 is Rainbow. It's kind of a slow, swampy blues tune, but it's so hushed and so quiet that sometimes you got to lean in to make sure they're still playing. Really cool dynamics on that track. Number 6 is going to be Happiness is Easy, the first track on their 3rd album. And this is where the shift towards live instrumentation really takes hold. Expertly arranged track, so many different sounds, all used sparingly, but all used masterfully. Number 5, I've got Tomorrow Started. I love the drums and the bass on this track, really cool groove. Some really cool guitar sounds on it as well. My number 4 is going to be I Don't Believe in You. I think this is one of their best sounding tracks overall. Just another incredible arrangement. Number 3, I've got Mirror Man. Really cool synth line in the verses and one of their best choruses, I think. Really catchy. And there's like a synth string breakdown in the bridge, which is also really cool. Number 2, I've got The Last Time, which I think is another super catchy pop song, one of their catchier tunes. And it's a great blend of basically like a straight ahead synth pop song, but also incorporating some acoustic sounds as well. And my number 1 is from the debut album, It's So Serious. I love the bass line and the synth lead over it. And even though I don't love his voice, I think this is one of his most emotional performances where even though tonally I don't, not crazy about his voice, I think he does give a really good performance here.
Very nice. Bunch in common, bunch you had that just missed my list. So we're kind of seeing eye to eye here. My number 10, I've got Living in Another World. Really dramatic, great vocals. Love the change and the sound of that harmonica when it comes in. And really cool acoustic bass. Great pace to the drums, and the bass line is just awesome. Very underrated bass playing throughout this entire catalog. Number 9, I've got Another Word. It's got really cool sci-fi sounding early 80s synth. Love the drum fills. Good, catchy, fast, quick, great energy. Something that they could have just done the rest of their career and been really good at it. Number 8, got Newgrass. Great indie jazz playing. Very like Broken Social Scene, Yo La Tango. Kind of like what I was talking about in the album's video. Love the guitar tone and very soothing jam. Beautiful, really. Love how beautiful and peaceful some of their stuff is. Number 7, I've got Hate. Love the big, heavy drums. There's just like a great loudness to this song. It's just a cool vibe of like seems like you're like lost in an 80s nightclub or something. And then there's a hard stop and then the chorus comes. It's really cool. None of their songs really are like predictable in a classic way, which is what I really appreciate about them, especially for an 80s act. Come on. Number 6, Such a Shame. Great drum groove. Love the bass. Kind of dark, cool synth pop. Number 5, I also have Happiness is Easy. I love the arrangements. I don't think it's electronic drums, but he plays it like it's almost like an electronic beat. It's really cool. Piano and bass and synth really are all coming together well here. Number 4, I've got Eden. Beautiful, peaceful, sparse, romantic, and serene and natural. There's like this cool wiry guitar spark sound to it and some lush, comforting vocals coming in. Number 3, The Last Time. I absolutely love this synth lead. I think you can hear M83 like feeding off of this, consciously or not. It's just fantastic. It's the product of its times without being cheesy, and great vocals and great lyrics with like the Bring On the Clowns, Blind to Reason. Really cool. Number two, their most popular hit, It's My Life. I think it's just got a great kind of mysterious groove to it. And it's just so dreamlike and expansive and freeing when it gets to the chorus. Remember that from Pittsburgh and 80s night quite a lot, my friend Joe. And then number one, I've got Ascension Day. Such a cool, smoky, jazzy vibe. I love the bass, and I love the ride on the drums being like so in front, and just the drum itself sounding so cool and icy, but kind of blissful at the same time. Then you get more of those sparky guitar sounds. It is just a gem of atmosphere and ambience. So that's what I've got. Top 10 songs by Talk Talk.
Okay, we got some definitely in common here. Number 10 for me, I got I Don't Believe in You. I think it's just super modern sounding, very clean. Piano and the horns, real nice. And you got that really cool overdriven guitar solo that doesn't do a lot, but just sort of like noise that comes in. Pretty cool stuff from Color of Spring. Number 9, I am going to go with I Believe in You from Spirit of Eden. Kind of swirly, psychedelic pop almost with a little jazzy ambience. I think some of Hollis's best vocal work. And then kind of out of the blue, you get a mellotron, a children's choir that comes in towards the end, and like a shift, just so many tonal shifts in this song. Love it. Number 8, I got Mirror Man. Love the ominous synths that drive the track. And the chorus doesn't have any words. It's just kind of them chanting or humming or whatever they do. Really cool, just like menacing sounding, foreboding track. Number 7, I got Eden, just like everybody else. I believe we all had Eden. That's good. Excellent work, everyone. Really, rock and jazz, experimental. Not a lot of form to it, but you have those really cool, like Zeppelin almost-esque guitar stabs that kind of just like build up and dissipate. It's slow and it's mercurial, but it's important, very important. And the reason why I like this band so much is that it's never boring, even though when it's slow and kind of quiet. Always interesting, always on the edge of your seat, basically. What comes next? What cool thing are they going to throw in next? Number 6, I got Such a Shame. Really 80s sounding, great synth horns, real strong, kind of like a chugga, just real quick beat. Fun song there. Although none of their songs really fun, I would say. They're all kind of downers for the most part. I guess that's part of being a new romantic band. Number 5, I got Calm the Night Boy. Really big overdriven synth guitar parts, really strong bass line. And I think this might be the first time on the first album where like you get this like little jazzy piano break with actual piano, not synth. And just kind of a cool, weird, different song that sort of hints at what they're going to do and where they're going to go. Number 4, I got Desire. I feel like Radiohead probably listened to this one a lot before Kid A. You have like these big drums, but they're like quiet in the background. You can tell that like somebody's just like hammering away on these big drums, but it's like almost out of earshot. It's really cool the way they do it. More like big, huge, dynamic swings in noise or swings in loudness. It'll be soft and quiet, and then all of a sudden, just big, explosive, distorted guitar comes in. And it's just one of those really cool songs from Spirit of Eden where it's just, it's just nothing like you've heard before. Number 3, 2, and 1, we're going all with Color of Spring on these top 3. I got Time It's Time. I love the way it goes. It almost starts out in like a major key, and then it sort of like gets more minor and minor as it goes into the chorus. Another one with a big full choir, this time like an adult one. So it's a little more like kind of ominous sounding. Really awesome bass line throughout the whole track. And just a perfectly produced track song that just sort of grips you and never lets you go with its constant movement. Number 2, Living in Another World. Let's hear it for Steve Winwood's organ work on this one. Some great harmonica as well, I believe. I think so. I might be getting that wrong, but no, yeah, great Steve Winwood organ, great harmonica. Number 1, that was going to be Life's What You Make It, the drum beat from Running Up That Hill. Big, huge guitar riffs and fills that come in. I think it's just huge sounding, very expansive. Every part of the sonic, atmosphere is filled up. It's very catchy as well. I think it's a perfect marriage of the experimental side of them and sort of the pop rock side. And always loved it. It was one of the first ones I really took to when I discovered the band. So it's gonna be number 1.
All right, there you have it. Our favorite Talk songs. And so that does it for top 10 songs. Now all we have left is side 3 for Talk Week. We'll be doing that tomorrow, so check back. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed yet, and check the description for Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and our website, and drop a comment below on what your favorite Talk songs are. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.